Okay, so now I'm going to go through the box that I got from, it's a shop in Middleburgh, New York called A Shop with No Name. Yes, that is the name of the shop. It's called The Shop with No Name. It is in an old grocery store. And the owner there is named Dottie, and she's awesome. And she is working to fix it up. But it is such a fun spot. If you love to look through boxes, if you love tables and tables of just stuff. It's an awesome place to go. I really love it. So I'm going to pull some items up. Most of it is fabric, though I did get a couple other fun things. And I did show you some of the fun ones. So I'm going to show you the other items. So excuse me as I reached it. Like I said, I love knitting. I love to reclaim old yarn, old patterns, and I make things with the old patterns. I love old patterns. They're really fun. It's just an old knitting pattern book. Very cool. Loved it. Excuse the noise of the paper bag. Just some more knitting books. Spinnerin, Bernat. These are from mid-century. Russian Punch. I love all these little patterns. Aren't they adorable? They are just so cute, and I think that a lot of those kinds of things are coming back. I love finding old acrylic yarn. I know people find that so silly, but if you go to a thrift store and you find a basket of just an old basket of yarn, you know, it's going to get thrown in the garbage can if somebody doesn't claim it and use it. So I love to use it. Believe it or not, you can still find the Russian Punches around there somewhere. Okay. Old Threads magazine. I love those too. It's not really that old. This one's from 1987. Dating myself when I said that's when I graduated from high school. Okay, here are the other two super fun things that I found. And when I'm poking around, I'd love to find the little stuff. So here is the major thing. Now, I want to preface this by saying I work in Saratoga, where horse racing is. I work at Skidmore, and it's just, look at this adorable little, it's a patch, but isn't he adorable? That is so cute. I thought it was just so cute. So, exactly, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that, but something I might put on my purse or wallet. That might be fun. Anyway, then I also found this matchbook cover. It says Jamaica on it. I don't know if you can see that, but look at that. It's made out of like leather, and it has a match scratcher. It's empty, but you could put matches in it. You could totally make this with a Cricut machine, which I have. That would be so much fun to make. I love that. That old, just classic kind of pattern. Very cool. Anyway, other items that I found were some more handkerchiefs. So I have a bucket of hot water, hot soapy water here. These are going to go right in, but this one is an applique. So those are little tiny pieces of fabric that somebody has sewn on and then done some embroidery around. I mean, just beautiful. And yes, it has staining. It gets washed. Into the water it goes. I also love this kind. These cutwork patterns are just beautiful. They're linen, and they've got, this was all done by hand. Unbelievable. Just beautiful work. I don't know if you can see the cutwork with all the embroidery right around it. Just beautiful, beautiful. Again, going into the water. Before I do anything with it, I have to clean them. And you've seen this one. But again, it's this old, very like soft linen. And then I got a nice big set of these napkins. And I love these are perfect for my little pillows. I love them. So I'll wash them up and iron them. I'll find some more fun ones to show you. I know I keep sticking my head out the window. I'm sorry. Alright, so look at this one. And if you can see, I don't know if any of you crochet or any of you do any kind of embroidery, you know how much work went into just putting these together. And, you know, I don't like the staining any more than anybody else, but I can totally cut around those. And with all of the fusible webs and all those different kind of items, the lace can be reused, the embroidery can be cut out, and the pieces that are not dirty can be totally reused. All right. So here's some more really cool fabric. So this was a table runner, and I know that it looks kind of icky, but you're seeing this, Dean, but it has a really subtle, really cool pattern on it, and it's just beautiful. I just love it. And so it's just an old table runner. Again, it makes a good back for the different ones. And again, you can find the craziest things. So this right here is a printed, it's a rug. It's a rug burlap. I don't know if you can see from here because I'm kind of far away. So this is a rug burlap. So this is for hooking, rug hooking. And it's already put on there. It's ready to go. There's no yarn with it, but I have lots of yarn. And it can be washed up and made into a really cool wall hanging. All right. So then I'm going to show you the fabric I found, which I was so excited about this fabric. I have no idea what year it's from, but is this not the coolest fabric ever? Look at that. It's got like a peacock kind of feather to it. I just thought it was so neat with the blue and the gold. And again, it's very subtle. It's at least a yard, if not more. It's really thick. It's like upholstery weight on the back. You could use the back if you wanted to. I'm not going to. I'm going to use the front. But that would make a really cool little pillows. And I found, this was a great box. She gave it to me for a great price. Go see Dottie. She's awesome. So this is velvet. Isn't that beautiful? Look how beautiful that is. Now, this is not a very big piece, but if you're just looking at the pillows, which are not that big, they're only like 3 inches by 4 inches. So, I mean, even if you're only doing it on half, you can totally, right? If this was the back, I'd like to use mix and match my fabrics too sometimes, depending on what I'm using it for. So, these are just my little, they smell so good. All right, the other ones that I found are, excuse my shoulder. Okay, so I found this upholstery. Again, it's just upholstery fabric, and it's just gray. But if you mix and match it, look at this. Would that not be beautiful to put them together? You want to do the green and the gray. Or even if you were going to take one of the, look, if you mix that and put one of the linen ones on the front and the gray on the back, just beautiful. They come out beautiful. Just going to show you some of the different patterns and things that I found. See, that looks good on the back and the front. Look at the hem stitching on this. Life was so different back then. Here's some more fabric. Again, this one is so cool. Now, I don't know if you can see the colors on this one. I'm going to put it right up to you. It's little pieces of it, but somebody took something apart. But look at this. How cool is that? Can you see all the colors in that? And again, it's very thick. Like on the back, it's got the where the stitching was, but it's very thick. It'll make a nice back of a pillow. So it's like, and then there's the second piece. So, not too big, but very cool. I could get 3 or 4 of my bean bags out of that. And I call them bean bags, but they're not really bean bags. They're actually, they're the needles, the balsam needles. Or pine needles, not balsam. I don't always get balsam. And then a bigger piece of that. So I don't know what this was. It's a very strange shape, but it's like a really long rectangle. But see, there's a whole bunch of it. So it will make, once it's washed up, it'll make a beautiful stack of fabric to play with. And again, just more of the lore. Boring old brown. But still, brown sheeting. It's a good thing. That's great to make the inside if you want to make a little bag out of the special fabric and just make a muslin type of bag. I'm picking up something like this every day, all day long. It's so worth it. Pennies. Beautiful. So I was very happy that I found a nice little stash of them. This one also had a little bit of lace in it, and I like to use the lace around the outside. So I'll cut some of the lace off and I'll ruche it so that it, it gets gathered along the outside. So even on those little ones, I'll just cut off a small strip of, I'll probably use this on the little ones, this outside piece. But this inside lace, this can also be used for that. You just got to play with it so that you can see what it looks like. And again, this linen is just, I wish you could feel how soft it is. It's so soft and it's just delicate. And I know somebody spent so much time just thinking about a friend to make their dainty little, it didn't take them a huge amount of time to put that together, but it's just beautiful. And somebody spent time thinking about somebody else putting them together, and I just hate to see things go in the garbage. So again, this is just a piece of linen fabric. I don't think I'd be able to get all the staining out of it. So while there's lots of stains there, there is still a bunch of reusable fabric on that. And it's very subtle, but it does have flowers on it. So you probably can't see it in the picture, but I can see it. And when you're putting it together, you'll be able to see it, that there are just flowers imprinted white on white on this piece here. And again, some of this is throwawayable. Some of it you wouldn't keep, but some of it you would. So if there's a way to save it, I just want to try to save as much as I can, if I can, and just try and reuse it for different things. So the items that I upcycle are the things that go in the shop. I do not sell the articles themselves, because that's not why I'm shopping. I shop so I can create, and I love to make things. So making things to sell are things that I do. And those are the things you'll find in Hometown Notes shop. You'll also find local branded items, such as like mugs with the names of the towns and cities in upstate New York. So if I'm highlighting Middleburgh, I'm most likely going to have some kind of a mug up there that says Middleburgh on it, or a t-shirt or something like that. So if you want to support HTN, that is where you would go. Otherwise, just enjoy and come visit our local shops. They're awesome. Have a good day, guys. Bye.